Back in. Let's do this. Well, hopefully let's do this. Let's at the very least get everybody in. Alright, it looks like both teams are in. Once they start queuing up onto their actual sides, I will pop into spectate mode. And then we will have a tournament. I'm going to do my best to make sure the live cam is as easy to track as possible. Unlike MLG, I only have myself. Alright, here we go. Tournament underway. Game underway. Big kickoff there. Let's get a little higher up, shall we? Doomsy starts to make a play up the side, parks the ball into the corner. Cole in a good spot. Ball cleared to center. I Am a Tree with a nice shot on goal, but the ball gets cleared away by ELMP. ELMP tries to follow up, parks the ball a little down low. Cole clears the ball back downfield, but there is SFX to make an attempt on goal, but it's knocked aside. A lot of good pressure here by Supersonic Avengers so far. A little bit of destruction happening. I Am a Tree has to recover. Nice shot gets set up. Cannot make the center, however. But I Am a Tree gets the ball into a great spot. Cole tries to make a tap on it. Doomsy a little out of place there. SFX sets up a shot. It falls a little bit into the corner there. Ono goes for the shot. Cole clears it out of play. A lot of ping-ponging right now. Great defensive and offensive play by both teams. You can see right now Doomsy and I Am a Tree kind of taking that offensive role. Oh, the ball sneaks past. That looks like it's going to be an early goal with Doomsy. Huge stop to keep things going. Big save there by Doomsy to keep this game squared up at 0-0. I Am a Tree with a nice setup there. Squeaks it by! And a huge goal for Team Rocket. Let's take another look at this. Cole sets it up, and Tree, from distance, sneaks it past SFX and gets Team Rocket up 1-0 in the first game of this series. Face off once again. Tree and Ono square off. Ball goes a little high. Gets put on net, but Cole manages to get the stop and the clear. Now Doomsy tries to work it up, but the ball put back onto Team Rocket's side. Supersonic Avengers are going to be playing a lot of defense so far this tournament, or at least this series. Doomsy with a nice setup, puts it into the corner. Oh, tries to follow up there, but SFX gets the clear. That could have been another goal attempt, but they came up just a little shy. You can see this 1-2 attack is really working out pretty well so far in terms of offensive chances. Cole's been hanging back. Doomsy and Tree moving up there, but they got the rotation going. You see Cole hanging back at midfield. Tree was hanging back in goal. Another setup to the net, but no, it is stopped. Big stop for Supersonic Avengers. Oh, the ball sneaking past Doomsy. Dribbles it by. Gets up on the wall. Cole gets denied by Ono. Cannot make a play happen there. But they are putting a lot of pressure on Supersonic Avengers right now. This is a great showing from Team Rocket, I'm going to say. The chances are coming for Supersonic Avengers, but they are much fewer and further between than they are for Team Rocket. Once again, ball gets a little high. And Cole clears it to the corner, but nobody there to make an attempt. Picking up some boost, but Cole tries to put the narrow angle shot on, but it sneaks past. And now, up close here. Oh no, going up high. Tries to get the shot, and it just goes off the crossbar to tie things up. Let's watch this again. Shot hits the wall. Well, they don't watch the replay because they don't like me. But you can see it went up a little high, hit the crossbar, and pinged down a bit low to set things up. SFX gets the ball back on the side. Oh, huge ELMP with the goal off of a poor clear there. Let's take another. All right. Come on, guys. I'm trying to take another look at things here, and you're not letting me. All right, Doomsy gets the ball into the blue side off of the clear. ELMP another shot onto the orange side. Cole, not a good clear, but Doomsy gets in front of that shot attempt by ELMP. Cannot put it on net. Ball back on the blue side. This could be the tying goal here. Oh, they cannot connect on that. Oh no, manages to clear it into the corner. And now we are just trying to see if Team Rocket can equalize this game. Just over a minute to go. Ooh, a collision there. Stops play dead in its tracks. Oh no, puts the ball in the corner. Doomsy tries to make the stop, but there's Cole to make a play on it. Tree knocks it into the opposite corner. Doomsy tries to stop the clear, but the ball is centered here. ELMP with a big follow-through. And a huge offensive push by Supersonic Avengers here has resulted in 2 very quick goals. 3 very quick goals, let's be honest here, actually. And now, Team Rocket has to play smart. Oh, off the kickoff. That was devastating. Oh, man. Once again, Cole and Doomsy break to get the boosts. Tree tries to hang back, but can't get in a good position to make that stop. Not the kind of opening game I think Team Rocket was hoping for. Oh no, clears it back up. It gets deflected into position here. The center was a little off. Cole could not get ahead of it to really knock that ball away, but here we go. Ball back on to Supersonic Avengers' side. Doomsy from up high! What a goal! Big aerial shot to put them within 2 with 35 seconds to spare. Huge goal there. The game not completely out of reach. Oh, big off the kickoff. It goes in tight and hits the wall. Tree tries to make a play on it, but SFX there to clear it out. They're trying to put the offensive pressure on. They know it doesn't matter at this point if they get another goal against. They just need to try and tighten this up. Cole with a big stop. But there's too much offensive pressure here for Supersonic Avengers. Team Rocket has to get the ball back on the blue side. One more goal and this game is definitely out of reach. Big stop by Cole. But we are coming down to the final few seconds. I don't know if this is going to happen. Oh, and nearly tries to put it in. But SFX prevents the 3rd goal. And there you have it. First game goes to Supersonic Avengers. In a very hard-fought affair. Let me adjust some of these video settings. Maybe I can... oh, my settings should be alright. I've got a lot of stuff going, so... sorry about any visual lag here. Just trying to at least... hopefully things will be a little more stable. But a big first game. Team Rocket off to a pretty solid start as far as getting the offensive chances, but once Supersonic Avengers got the momentum going, it was hard to stop them. Alright, but we are ready. Game 2 underway here in just a few moments. We are waiting. And here we go. Game 2. There's your kickoff. Let us get things started. So a little bit of exchange here. Oh, but they get pulled right out of position. Cole makes the stop, sets this up. Doomsy's going to go up high. Gets a bad angle on it, so he can't really put it on net very well. But there's Cole to try to put the pressure on. Gets into the corner, but SFX with the stop. Doomsy follows up. Can't get the right angle on it. Cole in the corner. Tries to make a play on it, but the ball is going back around here. Oh, Cole can't get on it. ELMP with a wide open net. And puts the first goal away for Supersonic Avengers. Team Rocket is going to have to get things together if they're going to be expected to get out of the round of 128. I'd hate for things to end early. I have such a big day ahead of me. Oh, but a nice shot, high arcing, and it goes in. I am a tree. What a goal off the clear. Look at this. Hits it off the clear from beyond midfield. The high arcing rainbow shot into the goal and ties this thing up. Doomsy with a shot right off of goal, but it's way low. Very easy stop. Not a lot of drama there. Cole clears the ball into the corner. Tree tries to get there to keep the ball on their side, but he can't quite do it. Dooms Doomsday gets in position. Tree with the stop. Here comes Cole, but they are off defensive spot. Doomsday falls way back to try to make the rotation happen. Oh, they cannot get into position to make the stop, though, and Ono gets the second goal for Supersonic Avengers. Got pulled a little bit out of position there, so they could not make it happen. Tree comes in a little late off the kickoff, but a good timing there. SFX quiets the ball down. Doomsday hits it into the corner, sets up Cole, who cannot get the angle on the net. Doomsday tries to follow up again, but Ono right there to stop the attack, and they're back on offense again. Supersonic Avengers tries to make it happen. They blow up Doomsday. Could have had a good attempt on goal there, but not quite. They couldn't get the angle on it. Cole sets up Tree. Tree sends it into the corner, but there's SFX to get the clear. All right. Team Rocket now trying to make a play on goal here. Oh, but ELMP with a big goal. So this game, too, not looking good for Team Rocket. Still lots of time to play, though. So certainly not out of reach, that's for sure. Cole with a big follow-up there, but ELMP sends the ball away. Getting a little bit of audio lag in the game here. All right, Doomsday manages to make the stop, puts it in the corner. Nobody there to help follow up, though. Tree blocks the attempt. They're getting very aggressive now. I think they've changed up their strategy a bit, putting 3 players forward. Doomsday hangs back. Cole tries to squeak it by Ono, but cannot. Doomsday with a big stop on goal. Another huge attempt, but the ball deflects very high. So Team Rocket has to get this ball out of their zone right now. So far, so good. Tree puts it on net, but Ono there to make the stop. Cole with the follow-up. Oh, but Doomsday had a good position, but couldn't quite make contact. Not the kind of touch I think he wanted to try and put the ball on net, but the net's wide open now. SFX. Tree puts it up high. Cole tries to get up to spike it in, but the shot is cleared away. Doomsday now with the setup for Cole, who can't get the impact on it, cannot get the touch to put it in there. Tree keeps the ball back on. Offensive pressure looking really good for Team Rocket right now. But they have to start putting these chances away. Time is running out. If they go down 2 games, things will not be pretty if they are eliminated already. Cole with a good aerial shot tries to follow it up. The clear goes a little high and out of position. But ELMP may have set it up. Oh, but the goal was way back. Tree there to make the stop on that high arcing shot. Again, Supersonic Avengers on the attack. Here comes Cole. Tries to play it high off the wall. Can't make contact. SFX gets a shot on it. Doomsday tries to center it. Oh, but the ball is heading back the wrong direction. And there is I Am a Tree with the huge stop to keep this attempt alive. Cole tries to put the pressure on. I Am a Tree can't get there in time. Doomsday sends it into the corner. But here comes Cole, but ELMP. Great stop there. That would have probably been a goal. Here comes Cole. Again tries to make a play on it. This Supersonic Avengers team is looking dynamite on defense. They are shutting down these offensive opportunities with precision. Cole centers the shot. It's in a good spot, but nobody can get the angle on it. Doomsday comes up a little short. Sends the ball up high. Tree! Big setup, but he sends it up high. Cole tries to spike it down, but he's off point, and it goes into the corner. Again, Tree sets it up. Doomsday takes to the sky, spikes it in, and it's not. Oh, and I Am a Tree has to come in to drive it home. What an attempt. Doomsday tries to make the spike, but it is stopped by SFX. 7 seconds. They have to get a goal to tie this game up. I don't know if they can do it. It's really tough to get through this defense. ELMP, however, puts the ball away, and that will seal Game 2 for Supersonic Avengers. Team Rocket is in dire straits. I know the game's not over, but they're going to have time to at most score 1 goal unless they have the skills of the dragon. But unfortunately, it's not going to happen. So there you have it, 4-2. Game 2 goes to Supersonic Avengers. I told you this was the team to watch. So now Team Rocket has to win 3 in a row to take this series, or we will have an early day. I'm hoping we don't have an early day. I'm trying to have a very long day of shoutcasting. I want to spend more time shoutcasting than waiting to shoutcast, but so far, it's looking ugly. I mean, here's what we're seeing right now. It's not like Team Rocket is playing really poorly, but they are getting a little bit baited out of position. It's looking like this Supersonic Avengers team is taking advantage of the gaps in the defense. I mean, let's be honest. This is not a team that they should have been facing in the first round. You know, Supersonic Avengers is the kind of team that they probably should have faced in later rounds, round of 32 at least. But due to seeding and due to the way kind of everything worked out, they get an early round matchup. So, here we go. Game 3. They've got to get by. They've got to start making things happen on these offensive opportunities. If they don't, it will end abruptly, and we do not want this tournament to end abruptly for Team Rocket. I certainly don't, because I want to shoutcast all day. And if it ends here, then I will say I will be back next week. Never give up hope for Team Rocket. So far, looking all right. We're looking a little better this game. But still, they're squeaking by these opportunities. It looks like Team Rocket's trying to adjust to their approach. Doomsy with a nice shot on goal, but SFX is hard to beat in net. He has been a defensive machine for Team Rocket. I'm sorry, for Supersonic Avengers, excuse me. I mean, SFX has made a lot of great opportunities. Good clear, goes a little low. Fortunately, nobody was there to actually make a play on it. Doomsy tries to set it up, but Tree is in a good spot. Puts it up high, it goes into the corner. And now, Doomsy sets it up for Cole, who's going to try to float it in there, but there's SFX yet again. Stellar goaltending. They're going to have to get him out of position if they're going to make any solid shots on net. All right, Team Rocket has to make a play here. Good deflection by Cole, but there is Ono, and I am a Tree with the epic stop. Excuse me. All right, Doomsy. Now trying to work the ball past ELMP. We're tight in the corner here, folks. Sorry. I am a Tree, comes up high, goes off the post, but nobody there to make a play. There's Cole. Tries to do it, but SFX actually makes the stop. Doomsy there to back him up, clears out ELMP, setting it back on field. Ono had a good position on it there, but couldn't quite follow through. Doomsy tries to make the play, cannot do it. Ball's hanging around in midfield. Got to get that out of position. ELMP centers it, but it's in a good spot for Team Rocket. Doomsy tries to put a shot on net, but cannot do it. Good center here. I am a Tree goes up high. Ono with a great stop. Cole to follow up. Sneaks it by ELMP and gets the opening goal. Big work by Cole. Let's take a look at this. I am a Tree sets it high, and Cole follows through to squeak it by ELMP. I think SFX thought that ELMP may have had that stop, so he didn't commit up high for it, which is what you got to do. You got to commit. You know, trust in your teammates. I am a Tree comes up hard off the corner here. Right off, we're now off kickoff. Whoa, ball's coming at me. Don't hit the camera. This thing's expensive. So far, looking pretty good for Team Rocket. They've adjusted the way they've positioned themselves here. They're making some good defensive stops. Oh my, Cole with a huge save there to keep this game alive and to keep Team Rocket in the lead. Still a lot of game to play and only one goal. That doesn't mean a lot. Tree sets it up high, tries to follow through. Doomsy can't make it happen. It goes off the crossbar. Oh my, he sends that shot up a little high. Not what he wanted to see. Cole with the stop. There comes Doomsy, tries to put it in the corner. Tree gets up there. Doomsy centers it nicely, but Tree is a little too far forward. There's Cole to put the ball back on net. Oh, follows through. He got past SFX, but he could not make the play happen. Oh, mercy. It is getting out of hand, but Team Rocket is playing smart defense. They're keeping the ball on the blue side. Tree tries to follow through, but SFX clears the way. Oh, they couldn't take advantage of finally baiting SFX out of net. Oh, a bad clear. Ono could have gotten a good angle on that, but he didn't. Thankfully for Team Rocket. Tree goes up high. SFX sends it into the corner, but he's out of position. This could be good for Team Rocket, but they can't make it happen. Doomsy, however, fights to keep it in the corner. Tries to follow through. Perfect setup! Cole can't get on it. It gets underneath. We're down to the final minute. Team Rocket still in the lead. Oh, they are working this defense hard. Another great center, but nobody there to make a play on it. Right now, they got to play defensively. Cole sets it up on net. Stops it from going back onto their side. This will be a long 30 seconds. Doomsy tries to set it back in the corner. Here comes Cole. Puts the ball in a good center. Doomsy sets it up high. Tree gets the clear, but there is Ono in a great spot, despite having a fairly open net. Doomsy tries to put it in the corner. Tree looks like it's good. Hits the crossbar. Oh, and it just ekes away. Cole sets it up a long 10 seconds here. The game's not over yet. It's not over until the ball hits the ground. Rule number 1, never let the ball touch the ground. And Team Rocket still, oh, the ball's in a bad spot. It's still so close. It hasn't touched the ground yet. Oh no, I don't believe it. SFX gets the last possible second goal to tie this up, and we are going to overtime. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and there ain't no fat lady singing yet, folks. Overtime. Last second. Team Rocket has to win this, or the night is done. Supersonic Avengers clears it up high. Cole with the big stop to save the game. Doomsy tries to come up and make a play. Cole has to clear it out yet again. Tree sets it up nicely for Doomsy. Oh, narrowly puts it away, but the ball's up high. Oh no, tries to get the dunk. Doomsy has to follow up here. Oh my god, they're putting the ball so close to the net, but they can't put it away. Oh, these offensive chances are unreal, but they cannot put it away. Oh man, it is so tight right now. ELMP clears the ball up. Tree puts it on net, but there's SFX to stop, but Tree gets the good setup off the corner. This is like a round of 16 or round of 8 matchup here, and we're getting it now. Oh, and the ball gets cleared. Cole! Huge stop to save the game, but there's ELMP. Tree has to be there on defense, and he makes the stop. Cole sets it up in the corner. Tree falls back on defense. They're keeping the rotation up. They have to. Oh, Cole gets a bad clear. He doesn't get the position on it. Fortunately, it doesn't go toward the net. Doomsy manages to keep it in the corner. Tree gets a little far ahead of it. Cole sets it up. ELMP is there. He blows Cole up. Not a good timing on that. Cole with a big clear. Sets up his team. Tries to get a center, but they can't make it happen. Doomsy puts the ball on net. But no, SFX. The goaltender, the beast, makes the stop. Tree makes the play off the corner. Doomsy in a good spot, but can't get on it. A little too far ahead. Tree sends it back. Cole puts it back on position. Oh, man. It is getting crazy. ZZ, I would love to keep casting, but Team Rocket's the only team that has allowed me to keep doing this. It is not my choice to stop. I want to keep going, but... Alright, anyway. Cole and Ono and ELMP fighting for it. Tree sets it up high. Ono keeps the ball on Team Rocket's side. Doomsy with the defensive stop. Gets the clear, but it's in a bad spot. Oh, that is not where they wanted it to be. The shot fortunately goes into the corner. Oh no, sends it up high. It's in a good place. They've got to stop this attack and get it out of the way. Doomsy, a good clear. ELMP, a little bit of an own clear there. Gets it back on the blue side. Tree tries to set it up, but a nice stop there by ELMP to keep this play going. Cole with a great setup here. Sends the ball up high. Oh, Tree nearly got the angle that he wanted on it. Doomsy goes up high. Puts the ball into a good spot. Oh, but ELMP gets the goal out of the way. Cole puts it back on net. It goes up high. Tree tried to make a play on it, but he was a little out of position. He couldn't get there in time. Oh, and oh no, goes up high. Doomsy sails above my camera. SFX clears the ball back out. No, we're back on the blue side. We are playing ping pong right now, folks. Some amazing defense and offensive attempts by both teams. Team Rocket's putting on a lot of pressure. However, Supersonic Avengers is getting these little opportunities here and there, which are getting really close. But Team Rocket's putting on a lot of pressure. Constant offensive opportunity. But they've got to get the ball out of there. Cole makes the stop. Doomsy is there to clear it away. Cole tries to follow through, but that ball is arcing high. Oh, and it sneaks by. I am a tree. And unfortunately, that is not only your game, that is your series. Team Rocket drops in the round of 128 to a very formidable Supersonic Avengers team. Oh, that is very sad, very tragic, but what an amazing set of games. Unreal performance by Team Rocket, but a tragically unfortunate set of circumstances that they are gone in the first round of competition. What a series, though. A set of games that, honestly, like I said, you could have seen that stuff in a round of 16 or a round of 8 anywhere. That was the kind of competition that we should have seen later in the tournament. But we weren't able to. It happened very early. Oh, give me just a second, folks. I gotta recover. A little bit of water for a parched throat. Oh, unfortunately, that is where things end for Team Rocket. And possibly for me right now. I'll tell you what, though. I want to do more of this. I really, really do. I don't have a lot of contacts with other teams at the moment. But, you know, I mean, I'll keep following if the opportunity comes. Yeah, I mean, if there's other teams who are open to have me kind of spectate for them, you know, I'd be down to certainly follow other teams through, cast some other games of this tournament. But I think, let's for now, let's take just a quick moment. Let me check in on Team Rocket. I'm going to see if they're good to let me kind of pop in and talk to them a little bit. Let's talk about this initial round of play and see if they are open to a bit of chat. But we're going to give this a second. I'm going to stop in. Let's see if we can talk to Team Rocket, see what kind of happened, what they thought about, I mean, a very difficult early round game. You know, it might be a little disheartening. I'm going to see if they're open to talk. If they're not, then we'll at least talk about it here before we wrap up. If we do wrap up, I mean, I got some pretty awesome viewers who are trying to reach out to other teams and see if they're down to get their game shoutcasted. I'm not going anywhere. I got up early for this. to give you guys a little bit of perspective on what I have to do these games. I live obviously in North America. I am not in Europe. My work schedule is so bad that I'm able to cast European games. So I went to bed at about 3 o'clock in the morning last night, and I was up at 7 in order to shoutcast this stuff. If things end now, you know what? Here's the thing. If there aren't any other teams that are open to have me shoutcast their games, that's fine. I will do my part to try and, get out there a little bit more. But I don't think I'm going to end the stream early or anything. If I can't do any live ESL, then we'll do some other games. I've got plenty of replays that we can kind of cast off of and talk about some action there. I'd love to do the live stuff, though. The live stuff is the best, of course. But I am trying to see if Team Rocket is down to have me stop in and talk. Again, the mood may be a little dour for Team Rocket right now. That is not the result that I know they wanted. But as I said before, this was going to be their first real test. This is going to be their first... That first round was going to be a really difficult task. Supersonic Avengers is not a team to be taken lightly, as you saw. But what I did see was a really, really solid Team Rocket. Team Rocket has had everything going really well for them. They were playing really well, I thought, against a very formidable team. I'd love to get a little insight as to kind of how things were going. Let me check in again with them and see if they're okay with me stopping by. I don't want to be the guy who talks about the bad stuff on him. Well, I mean, my night might not be over. Even though it's not night, it's day. It's 9:30 in the morning for me. I know it's later for our EU folks, but that's kind of the idea, right? We'll see who's open to it. I mean, if somebody's open to have me pop into their game, we're going to keep this thing going. Keep the train a-rolling. I'm down. I'm down to go all the way to the finals, man. I got nothing but time. But here's the thing. I think I was trying to say this, but then I kept getting interrupted by other stuff. If no one's open to have me cast for them today, I will do my part throughout the rest of this week to get a hold of some other teams on the EU side, just to see if they'd be interested in having me kind of follow them through the tournament if and when Team Rocket, if or when I should say, we'll just say if Team Rocket doesn't make it to the finals, I'll get some other teams, some of the more top teams in here, and talk to them a little bit, and see if they'd be down. And yeah, as for Dig Dog, I mean, I'd love to cast his stuff, but I think he's NA, and I can't cast ESL NA because they have casters. Right now, I'm only in the clear for EU because they don't have anybody official yet. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try and do my part to reach out to these teams and you know, see if I can get something going on so when they're doing the ESL, you know, the European tournament, if Team Rocket, you know, if it happens again, we'll have backups so we can keep going. Or if for some reason Team Rocket can't compete some weeks, I want to make sure I can keep doing this for y'all. Because I really like it. You know, I enjoy being able to shoutcast this stuff for you. I try to cast as much as I possibly can. You wouldn't believe the amount of people I've reached out to over the weeks and such to say, hey, can I shoutcast for you? Can I shoutcast for you? But I'm hoping to do a little bit more today. But we'll see. So far, Team Rocket hasn't gotten back to me. They may not really want to talk right now, and I'm not a journalist that's going to go banging down their door. Like I'm not going to pop into their chat while they're kind of licking their wounds right now. But let's take a moment, kind of while I'm waiting on this. Let's talk a little bit about that series. So, you know, obviously, really unfortunate. Team Rocket goes down 3-0 to Cosmic Supersonic Avengers. And we'll talk a little bit about what we saw. So, as far as Team Rocket goes, I think their initial approach, they were kind of playing, like I said, a 1-2, where they were leaving a rotating defender back and trying to play too strong on offense. It was getting a little caught up by Supersonic Avengers. They were kind of seeing what was happening, and you know, they were kind of getting things to be exploited. Really, they were leaving holes in what was going on. Oh, good. Well, I guess I don't know what the best way is to have them reach out to me. I would say one of the best ways to have them kind of reach out to me is over Skype. That's kind of been my point of contact program for or Steam. Yeah, Steam works too. I'm on Steam. I guess if they want to add me on there, because I don't know who would be the best point of contact there. But yeah, they could add me and just ping me with the lobby info, and I'll pop in and we'll do some shoutcasting. Sorry, give me a second. Need water. That was a very draining tournament, or a very draining series. Really, I mean, that was some stellar play, though. You couldn't have asked for a better opening round matchup, just in terms of gameplay and you know, top tier, high level play. You know, that's what you want to see. Usually, these early round matchups are kind of filtering out the teams that probably shouldn't be there. But yes, Supersonic Avengers was doing really well at exploiting holes in Team Rocket's defense in the early goings. They were also doing a great job at stopping the offense. While Team Rocket was doing great at getting offensive chances set up, SFX is nasty in goal, man. He was doing unreal in goal. And it wasn't just a matter of you know, luck or anything. He was just in a great position. So they were doing a great job, and they really earned that win. But here we go. I'm going to stop in and say hello to Team Rocket. And let's talk a little bit about that series. So give me a second here. Oops, I typed in the incorrect password. Ah, there we go. Hey, I have joined. Oh, I'm all right. So that was no. No, you know what? I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better game, a better series to cast, because that was just unreal. You guys played amazing. Supersonic Avengers was just on point with a lot of stuff. It was a bit of a heartbreaker in Game 3, that kind of last second overtime or goal to send it to overtime. Yeah, it's worth kind of listening back when this stream is over to kind of listen back on that shoutcast. I was losing my voice trying to keep up with the insanity of what was going on. So, well, thank you. So, I mean, so what do you think kind of happened there? I know you told me about the approach you were taking as far as offense goes, but it looked like they were starting to find their opportunities in there.
Support on people back, but obviously that's not my role and I'm not that great at that. So I was waiting around a bit, and then they had tons of time to basically go for the ball, and then that's why we lost quite a lot in that game. But then the third game we said, okay, Cole, so you're going to be staying back more, and when we can, I will be switching with you, and I will go up with Tree to take the offense, and it works a lot better in our favour. But I think just overall there was just a bit more like misses. I mean, we didn't. The communication was okay because me, Tree, and Cole, we didn't quite get in each other's way too much, so that was alright, I think. But I think we did the opposite. Instead of not getting in each other's way, we kind of left it too long, waiting for someone's call, and it was a bit more. There was just very little pressure from us. I think that was the biggest issue. So they had plenty more time to do stuff.
I think it often came down to people calling a shot that they might have had, but not quite as good as anyone else who didn't call it in time. And then, since you're calling, you're kind of expecting, okay, I called it, so I'm going to get it. But I don't know, there's something wrong with the system, I think. And yeah, invading zones is pretty much the result of that. If you're underneath the ball, and then, like, if Ryan was underneath the ball and I would go for it, but Ryan had a better shot, not really a better shot, but still something to kind of interrupt or pass back, then let him do that instead of just instantly going for an offensive offensive strike or something.
Yeah, I think we're just bummed out because we played because of the seeding is really messed up. We played a top team in the first game. We're just like,
yeah.
We saw the bracket, and then we're like, because at first I was like, oh great, we're facing Team Iwimi in the round of 16.
Yeah.
It's like we're the only team in this bracket who would be doing that, because all the other top teams were in the other half who'd face them in the finals. And then we're like, okay, let's see who we're playing first. Oh great, it's Supersonic Avengers. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So.
Yeah, that was exactly kind of what I was saying to everybody on the stream. Was just that was going to be the first test, and I think if you got past them, it was a straight shot to the round of 16, and then Team Iwimi was going to be the next kind of big challenge.
Yeah.
But yeah, Supersonic Avengers definitely not to be taken lightly, for sure. They are a tough team.
We knew that going in. We're like, okay, because they have a hard defense strategy. They usually Specs just stays in goal usually, but then Honor and Elk would rotate with them, and one would defend and then would go and attack a bit more and port when they can. Very difficult to penetrate the defense, and we just didn't put enough.
No problem. I mean, I could see, play was definitely really solid on your guys' part. It was just, really big matchup, really early.
Good luck, Law.
Hey, next week you got that coming up, so we'll be back to do it.
MLG next Thursday, so.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna. Whenever and whatever. That's kind of the idea.
When
Everything
game,
and anything.
Game.
Well, cool. Well, I'm gonna drop down and let y'all get back to. I got some. I think I'm gonna be able to keep this stream going a little bit. I've got some other teams who are gonna let me follow them through a bit. So we'll try and keep things going and do more ESL. So, but thank you so much for chatting.
No problem. Thanks for casting.
No problem.
See ya.
Hey, anytime, every week. Later, guys.
Bye. See ya.
Cheers.
Disconnected.